Extracting rocks from the earth. Rocks are of economic importance as they provide us with important natural resources. So economic importance means that we get money from them. And a natural resource is something from nature that we use. So a resource is something that's useful. These resources can be extracted or mined from the earth and used in a number of ways. For example, for producing energy or as building material. These natural resources include stone, gravel, and sand used as building material, oil, natural gas, and coal as a source of heat and energy, precious stones and metals such as gold and diamonds, metal ores such as copper, lead, and zinc. Natural resources are extracted or taken from the earth by drilling, quarrying, or mining. So we're going to have a look at drilling, which takes place offshore on an oil rig and is used to extract oil or natural gas from below the sea. Quarrying or open cast mining, which happens at the surface of the earth. And then shaft mining, in which we dig deep into the earth using a mine shaft to extract rocks from deep below the surface. Drilling. Oil and gas are extracted from underground reservoirs by drilling down into the ground and pumping the oil or gas to the surface. If oil or gas is found under the sea, the drilling takes place from an offshore platform known as a rig, an oil rig. The oil or gas is then pumped ashore through a pipeline. This is called offshore drilling. For example, the Kinsale oil and gas. So this is a photograph of an offshore oil rig. So we've looked at drilling on an offshore oil rig. Next we're going to look at quarrying or open cast mining that happens at the surface of the earth. Open cast mining or quarrying. If a resource is on or near the surface of the earth, open cast mining or quarrying is used to extract it. This is the cheapest form of mining. However, it is very noisy and dusty and can scar the landscape. It is the least environmentally friendly form of mining. Quarrying is used to extract stone, gravel, and sand for use in the construction industry. Quarrying at the Hill of Allen in County Kildare has damaged the appearance of the historical site. So we can see that the landscape has been scarred by the quarrying. So we've looked at quarrying and open cast mining. Now we're going to look at shaft mining, which happens when a resource is deep below the surface of the earth and we use a mine shaft to get down to it. So next we're going to look at shaft mining. Shaft mining. Shaft mining is used if a resource is deep in the earth. The resource can lie in seams deep beneath the surface of the earth. Vertical shafts are constructed to reach the seams and bring the resource to the surface. This form of mining is very expensive. It can be dangerous and looks unsightly. Shaft mining is used to extract coal and metal ores. For example, lead and zinc ores are extracted from the Lisheen mine in County Tipperary. Deposits of zinc and lead were first discovered at Lisheen in 1990. A shaft mine was developed in 1997 to extract the zinc and lead from the ground. The mine lies around 170 metres below the surface of the ground, so it's very, very deep. In September 1999, the first ore from the Lisheen mine was brought to the surface. So clearly it takes a very long time to construct a shaft mine and takes a long time to actually get any of the resources. So it takes a long time before any money can be made from this type of development. The Lisheen mine is one of the biggest producers of zinc in Europe. So this is a photograph, an aerial photograph of the Lisheen mine in County Tipperary. Key terms. Natural resources are assets from nature that can enhance people's lives. Seam is a layer of mineral or rock. So to summarise, there are 3 ways in which we extract natural resources from the earth in Ireland. They are drilling, so offshore drilling on an oil rig, quarrying or open cast mining, this happens at the surface of the earth, and then shaft mining, which happens deep below the earth when the resources are very, very deep and we have to construct a mine shaft in order to get to them.